Hi, this is Dr. Lois Frankel with another tip for how you can tell people to go to hell so they look forward to the trip. This time I'm going to be focusing on how to ask for that raise, perk, or promotion that you were promised but that you didn't get. I'm going to give you two examples of how you can do it. One straightforward and direct, but the other one a little bit more assertive. And the straightforward and direct one is going to use a technique called contrasting that we've talked about in a previous tip. So here's how it would sound. Steve, I don't want you to think that I'm not grateful for all of the opportunities that you've given me in the past year, because I am. At the same time, I was promised an 8% bonus if I met all of my sales goals, and I did, and I have yet to see it. And I'm wondering when I can expect to see that in my paycheck. Now, Steve may say to you, well, the company isn't doing that well, and there's been a moratorium put on all the bonuses. And it doesn't mean that you have to back down. You go back to the contrasting and you say, Steve, I don't want you to think that I'm not sensitive to the fact that the company is experiencing some short-term issues. At the same time, I feel as if I was promised something, I should be given it. Now, I don't want to do an end around with you because I value our relationship too much. If you think it would be helpful for me to go to HR, I will. What do you think? Okay, now here's an example of where you may or may not achieve your goal, but you've put it on the table, you've opened up the discussion, and you're able to go back and revisit it later. And it doesn't have to be a long time later, it can be a short time later, to see what's the decision. Okay, now the second one ups the ante a little bit, and that's assertiveness. And assertiveness is when you say something that you legitimately want or need because it's owed to you. And it's not going to be quite as nice as the first one. So listen to how it sounds. Steve, we agreed to an 8% bonus if I met my goals, and I did meet those goals. Yet I haven't seen that 8% bonus in my paycheck. I feel as if a deal is a deal, and I'm wondering when can I expect to see it? You can hear that is a little bit more direct. Now, Steve may come back and say the exact same thing. Well, the company is having some difficulties, financial difficulties right now, and you can go back and be assertive again and say, I understand what you're saying. At the same time, a deal is a deal, Steve, and I have bills to pay just like everyone else. And so what I plan to do is go to talk to HR about it, not to complain about you, just to make sure that it's on their radar screen so that when things turn around, I'm in line to get that 8%. You can hear that one does up the ante. In either case, it's not as if you're being rude or disrespectful. It's that you're asking for what's legitimately yours. So try practicing those two techniques, either contrasting or assertiveness, to get more of what you've earned and you deserve.